welcome back to session. Because we're doing weekly right now, but then we're going on a break for a couple of weeks again. It's fine. A lot of stuff happened in the last session, so who would like to do the recap?
Well, firstly, you change your stream title. Secondly...
Oh, shoot! Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I need to change the stream title. Thank you! I opened up everything ahead of time, and then I just... bleh, brain farted. Anyway, continue while I do that.
So, last time we, broke into the administration office, and there were some people already knocked out dead. Well, they weren't dead, but they got the eternal sleep. And we approached the office and only realized, wait a minute, we need another key card for this. So we moseyed our way to the security office to get one. And luckily, they were already busy dealing with another emergency scenario. So they left it wide open for us to infiltrate and clone some more cards. Specifically ones for level 3 access. We also snooped on the cameras a bit. And yeah, Miss Jewel was snooping around. And by the time we got back and broke into Dr. Winter's office, Miss Jewel was here. And we had a very pleasant conversation.
Yeah,
and she warned us about all kinds of bad things, like, yeah, the Black Joker is ready to self-destruct this facility and kill all of us.
Well, he can do that. Not that he's actively going to choose to do that for at least another little bit. / when he gets tired of, Miss Jewel.
Yes. And that Miss Jewel is, just doing the minor little thing of, gathering all the forces of the universe to do something nefarious. The usual. But we're just gonna leave her to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't involve us yet.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. I believe you guys managed to figure out some details, about what the heck Miss Jewel is doing here. The original Miss Jewel, not one of her duplicates.
Yeah, she was looking into Dr. Winters' research on the aspect of death, which also made us realize that her and Dr. Winters seemingly have a similar goal of divinity. Different aspects, of course, but at least that's the prevailing theory. Right? I'm not just making things up.
No, you're pretty much bang on the money. Yeah, to summarize, in case you guys forgot, I probably also forgot, but, yeah, what she's doing there is she is raiding Dr. Winters' office in the facility, for his research into death and undeath, because she's trying to obtain mastery over it. I think Pence was able to, using his knowledge of her and the suits and of diamonds in general, was able to figure out that, you don't know what her end goal is, you know what the components she's trying to obtain. So she already has mastery over time, because she is the thief that stole time. She has mastery over space, because she's able to open, portals to places over great distances. She has now obtained information for mastery over death, and you feel like the last component that she needs is finding information on mastery over life, which, well, you guys have knowledge of. Hey, Bunny! Stop being bad. Sorry, Bunny was, causing mischief, as bunnies do. Anyway, yeah, she's trying to seek the last thing that she needs, which is the mastery over life, which you guys have knowledge of and are actually in the possession of, because, hey, Kimanos is capable of resurrection. That's mastery over life, if if you had to guess.
Keep this woman the fuck away from me.
Yeah. As for what she needs all of that for, you have no idea, but your best guess is that probably seeking some form of divinity. You're not sure what that would entail once she's got everything. But she's not your enemy for the moment, unless you decide to make her. So, yeah. What else did you guys find out towards the end of session last time?
We read the computer a bunch, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I think I think that's a pretty succinct summary of what you guys were able to find out. But yeah. You guys can go ahead and give yourselves some hero points.
Those are needed. I like having a surplus.
Give me 1 second, I just gotta...
Blech.
I think I actually gave you guys hero points with my hero point timer, but whatever, it's fine. You need as much as you can get right now. Oh. I mean, here. I adjusted the clock timer on my calendar a little bit. So hopefully time should pass properly.
I mean, it's been passing last session.
Yeah. But no, it passed, like, even while I had you guys paused while you were discussing stuff, like, out of character. Yeah. Yeah, so I just set it back to what it should be. Anyway. So Miss Jewel has departed. You guys are left to your own devices. What would you like to do?
I think we decided on a course of action on whether or not we just want to go down or go after the power gen.
Oh yeah, you guys did find out some mildly concerning information about your situation. Yeah.
Nah, it's fine.
It's fine, surely.
And I did inform you that if a self-destruct was triggered in the facility, it wouldn't be immediate because I'm not psycho. that would be really mean. But there would be a countdown. Probably about 10 minutes.
Okay, so how about we discuss more about our potential idea involving Crew's little delete script.
Oh yeah, because one of the ways to run the self-destruct sequence is through code in the administration's office.
Well, operations, that's what it was said.
Or operations office, yeah.
Which
What
is
if that code-
coincidentally right here. Well, outside of communications, right next to it, yeah.
Which we have access to it now.
Yes. Want to snoop
Hey.
around in there?
Would be a good idea, especially because, well, you can't run code that doesn't exist.
Yes, exactly. I like this plan.
Any objections
for
to
it.
No, none particularly.
Anything to delay us dying. So yeah. If you can pull it off, that'd be nice.
would be the most solid definition of a stress test for his work, but I'm sure Tyrion wouldn't mind having having his stuff used for this.
Isn't this like a situation he would have wanted to be used in?
Yeah, exactly. Alright.
A proper field test, if you would.
Alright. Anything else we want from in here?
I think we got everything we need. A little bloody in here, though.
I was hoping to forget about that. This crew's been just looking straight at the door, like not down at all. Not to the side, not down. Whoever can avoid the brains and guts.
Looks over at Petra. It's a little disturbing in there.
As you point that out to her as you guys leave the office. She hasn't been in there at all, but she leans over and then stares into the doorway, sees the blood soaked into the carpeting, the bits of flesh and brain matter scattered around, lips pressed into a thin line, nods. Yeah, I see that. I mean, I've seen a little bit of blood before, but she makes a face. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen worse. Anyways, move on.
Slow head turn. Oh wait, no, yeah, the trauma room did have worse. Never mind.
These guys are still unconscious, by the way. This guy had another dart stabbed into his neck. That one is just, like, concussed.
Are they... Are they...
We took their weapons, it's fine.
That's not my concern.
Alright, where are you guys going now?
We're gonna take a peek at operations, foe.
Alrighty. Oh. You guys are still disguised, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. The hallways are still a little sparse, but roll me a perception check, please. Anybody?
Okay then.
I didn't see shit.
Ash is a bit distracted.
He's too busy thinking about his girlfriend, is why.
Yeah, too busy thinking
He's
about
trying
his
not to
girlfriend.
explode right now.
Alright. Crew and mate, you guys hear... you do see other people wandering down the hallways. Nothing seems to be amiss, business as usual. Doc, you're able to pick up on quite a bit more. It's faint, but you can hear what sounds like heavy boots, hurrying down the hallways somewhere in the distance. It's a little bit difficult to pick out which direction it's coming from, because It's a maze of hallways. The sound echoes everywhere, so you can hear things from quite a bit far away, without really straining your hearing all that much. But there is a kind of palpable air of tension all around you. And as you guys pass by other staff in the facility, it seems like they're trying to go along as business as usual, but just from the posture, the furtive glances, the hushed whispering, you can tell that they can tell something is off, even if they don't know exactly what's going on. So that would seem to indicate that, as far as you know, since you guys were in the security office, there is a silent alarm going, but it's only really the security and communications and operations staff that seems to know. Everybody else in the dark.
But they're starting to feel it, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I think the situation might be escalating. We better deal with that self-destruct ASAP. Delay as much as we can.
Yeah. Alright.
Well, and how exactly would you recommend to do that?
At the mention of self-destruct, that piques Petra's interest, and she kinda gets alarmed. I'm sorry, what? What's this about a self-destruct?
Let's say the head honcho of this facility has the ability to, blow this place up sky high. Or, I guess, crush death underwater.
Oh,
One of the ways
awesome.
One of the ways he has of doing that is through stuff in the operations room, which if it's through there, that means it's not run mechanically, but rather through something scripted. And if it's run through something scripted, I can take care of that.
Well, let's get to business then. Doc's gonna go up and swipe the card on the operations door.
You swipe the key card and have some... No, you don't. You swipe the key card and it... the door beeps in front of you and unlocks. Wait, do I actually have a sound effect for that? Hang on.
I put it in the Discord for funny. Sorry.
Oh. Okay, no, that's fine. I thought I was imagining. I thought I was going crazy. His doors unlocking and locking actually does have sound effects in Foundry. I thought DG went in and did that without me knowing. No,
I did, but I don't think I got to all of it.
That's fine. You swipe the key card, door unlocks with that beep. And you hear a soft hissing noise as it opens up. It seems to indicate that this door is also an airlock, or watertight door. Not airlock, those are different. My husband says your airlock better be watertight. Otherwise you have problems.
Yes, I agree. Anyways, let's open this. And that's a little too high-tech for me. Alright.
Yeah, that's a lot of tech in there. As the door hisses and slides open, you're hit with just like a bright flash of light. The entire thing is outfitted with like a ton of really advanced looking tech. This seems like Crew's expertise, not yours. But you do see operations. This is the ops room, isn't it? Yeah, okay, it is.
Yeah, it
ops
is.
and comms look the same to me. But the operations room It's occupied by a couple of people manning the terminals. In the center of the room, you see what looks like a map table, holographic style, and an assortment of smaller terminals around the edges of the room.
Okay. Does the map on the table look anything? Does it like have a shape or anything recognizable?
The map that's currently displayed looks like a map of the facility itself and possibly the surrounding mountain or wherever the hell you are.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the way it's displayed is like there's 3 levels showing different rooms and attaching tunnels. And then there also seems to be there seems to be parts that are marked off in like yellow.
That's unusual.
You'd have to get closer to figure out more, but that's what you're able to see, at least from that distance.
I'm just gonna step in and stand aside like if he's escorting someone.
Cruel walk in like he's the person being escorted.
Yes, exactly.
While Furret's trying to think of a convincing reason for why you would need to make use of. I also just don't know what ops like does in general. What do operations rooms do?
So
Operate.
I'm a massive Star Trek nerd, so I'm a Star Trek nerd, and Deep Space Nine is one of my favorite series in there. And ops is basically just like general operations, like, you know, the stuff that goes on in the facility. That's technically comms is folded into there, but basically it's just overseeing things. Like everything is routed through operations. So like security, communications, engineering stuff. So all of the readings go through there.
Basically, everything computer related goes through here.
It is the overall command center. So the submarine dock on the upper level, ops can see what's going on there, advise them on whether or not to lock things down. They also get communications and stuff from the lab, so they can see what's going on there. Basically, if there's a lockdown that needs to be declared, or an evacuation or things of that sort, it'll go through operations rather than security. Also, all of those tasks are kind of set aside into their own different rooms for the sake of not redundancy, but safety, because in case wait, I'd be revealing a little too much if I say this, but nah, it's fine. The reason they're split off is so in the severe off chance that they were to get raided or infiltrated, you wouldn't have instead of having to take over a single room which has every single critical piece of infrastructure located in it or able to be operated in it, it's split apart. It's split off so that way, for safety reasons. So yeah, instead of taking over one place, you have to take over like 3 or 4.
Although, maybe watertight doors are also pretty good at soundproofing, right?
I would
Good question.
say not, because I'm thinking in like submarine terms here. Like in a submarine, you can probably hear like everything. Also, long hallways, you can hear everything. Let me think about
That's
it.
when
Hang
all the
on.
doors are open.
That is a good point. Hang on. Let me look up material stuff. 1 second.
You could theoretically close watertight doors from here, yeah.
Because I'm thinking, basically, partially because right now I can't think of a lie for, like, what we would need to do in here. But if watertight doors are good soundproofing...
So, I would say probably not. Sound can still travel through them.
Okay, never mind then.
It depends. Like, if there's gonna be explosions and stuff, yeah, you're gonna hear it.
Yeah, so like a fight would get picked up, alright.
No.
Did you want to knock him out?
That's what I was debating for a bit.
Like, things like spells, gunshots, etc. You would definitely hear those. Like those are really, really, yeah, loud. You'd hear that through metal, like easy. Now, if you had things that would dampen noise, like I think silence spells, like or other things like that. I think there's like silencer bullets as well that do that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the golden silencer makes the target have to do a will save or be unable to talk.
But
I don't have that.
the silence spell in Pathfinder is a lot weaker than in D&D. Like D&D, I think it's like an AoE that you can even attach to a person, and then everything's silenced. Whereas the silence spell in Pathfinder, it's like single target.
Yeah, I mean, when you heighten it, it's still an AoE, but it has to be a willing target, which is
weird. Anyway.
Well, okay, if the lie is what you're worried about, we do have the insider knowledge of what they're worried about in this facility. Still. You know what I mean?
we have an idea. You have an idea of where Miss Jewel has been and where the real her currently is.
Yes.
So then that raises the question of why didn't we go to security?
I guess so.
So then again, no, actually, it could still make sense to go here because a
Security's
thing we
empty.
literally know is that security is empty.
Yeah.
I'd say the spellbook that we picked up has curse metamorphosis. So we can turn somebody into an animal if they try to get out.
Wait.
I also could use Wall of Force to block off the exits.
Our Wall of Force soundproof.
It
Well-
is not, actually. That was actually one of the things I looked up, just in case.
Oh.
Wall of Force is not soundproof.
Why must PF2 have a lack of soundproofing? Okay. It's fine. Let me think of something.
I could also try. I have Control Machine,
Ooh, you could. You had to see it.
30 feet, one creature hazard with detect trait.
What can you do with that, per se?
Control a machine.
I
If
see.
it fails will save, I control the target. And
Fun.
if it includes hazards with tech traits, I think that would also likely mean not even necessarily like robots, but just straight up computers.
You could control this thing over here, right?
Yeah, but I think something that would be a little more direct would be to, if we can figure out which computer has the self-destruct information on it, control that, and give the order of remove that code.
Mm-hmm.
The interesting thing with Control Machine, because I'm looking at the spell now, it pretty much has an unlimited duration, at least, you know, in regards to this current situation. It's like until the next time you do your daily prep. So, pretty much this entire raid that you're conducting, it will be active.
Yeah. I mean, unless a crit fails, it gets the ability to continue to make saves, but also if it's just a regular computer and not a sapient creature, it's probably not going to have the best save.
That's true, too. Okay. I mean, I was thinking also, isn't there a way you can get these guys to leave on their own? Like self-alarm?
I saw Miss coming in panicked. I saw Miss Jewel over at the. I saw her entering the administration's office. There's the people that are in there have been knocked out. She might still be in there. It's right here, so it wouldn't give us a super large amount of time, but.
Yeah.
Or should
Hey,
I?
it'd give.
Should I try to direct them?
Well, security's empty, so you tell them we couldn't go to security because they're empty.
Yeah.
So for Ash, Crew, and Doc, since you three are actually standing in the room, roll me a perception check, please.
Sure thing.
I'm good at these, I suppose.
I'm not.
Not the best roll.
Yeah.
Mhm.
1 second. There's one more that needs to be made.
Alright, so pretty much
There we go.
everybody except Crew. As you guys are standing in there, because it's only been like a minute or so, they seem to be busy running the show, so to speak. That your presence isn't really noted. But you can hear the sounds of muffled chatter over the comms. And you see the people in the room reacting to some sort of command, typing things in at keyboards, pressing buttons, and you see the map change accordingly. You see like little bars highlighted along certain stretches of hallway.
Oh no.
So,
I think I know what that means.
Let's take a closer look.
Wait, sorry, what was that? Sorry, what was that last part? You see long stretches of certain hallway?
Long stretches of bars turning a different color.
Ooh.
sorry, 1 second. I just gotta deal with something. Apparently, I think our fridge died. So 1 second.
Oop.
Unfortunate.
That's not good.
Probably.
Okay, so those yellow bars, definitely the watertight doors.
For sure.
Because they're marked on the map where they will go down. And clearly they're
Okay.
controlled through here, so we definitely need to control this room.
Okay. Okay, I think trying to route them towards security is a good idea.
Yeah.
And I think, especially, it should be like, we saw where she went, security is empty, and if she's going in there to remove all trace of her, we need everyone there right now.
Yeah. It'll split their attention for sure if you mention both locations.
Both locations?
Like administration for people knocked out and security for being empty.
Hmm.
I believe you got the performers to act it out.
Yeah. Ah, Christ.
That's a big burp.
Yeah, I do that a lot nowadays. Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's worth it to just direct them towards security, with the added caveat of saying that it seems to be the real one.
Yeah. Oh, how can you tell if it's the real one? That's the case. It's supposed to be really hard to tell which one's real, which one's fake.
Yeah, true. And I don't think in no time just need to act on it. Yeah, okay, so yeah, directing them into two places would be good.
Mhm.
Especially if we get the people in here to leave, perhaps we could actively lock them in there.
You could do that just with the watertight doors, yes. Lock people in certain parts of the facility and make it where they can't get out.
Yeah.
I like this plan. Just need to get in that computer, and we can make our way to the third floor. Hopefully.
Yeah. Just gotta roll good, sound panicked enough. Not that the sounding panicked is a problem for crew.
Yes.
Speaking of panicking, one moment, it's meds time.
Get your meds.
Completed. I am now normal.
You know, I know the mags changes have been announced yet, but I have not updated my sheet to reflect that change yet.
Yeah. I mean, they've been announced, but they aren't out yet necessarily.
I guess so.
Think. Plus, with them, I imagine it would also change how studious spells work, so I'd say that's another reason to pause for a moment before updating.
Mhm. Yeah. Or just wait till another season if we get one.
Sorry about that. I
Yeah.
had to help bail out ice from the fridge. I think the cooling unit failed.
Oh no.
And
Well,
fuck
only
ice.
Only the downstairs fridge, though. So I won't be able to figure out what's going on with that until later, I guess. Anyway, sorry. What were you guys doing?
Well, a little bit of strategizing.
You're gonna see how well his performing is.
Again.
Yeah. As crew takes a quiet but deep breath before walking forward with a hurried pace, just a few steps so that he can be noticed as he calls out. Security is empty. I just saw where the Ace of Diamonds. Wait, real quick. Sorry, I'm about to say she's the Ace of Diamonds, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we wouldn't be referring to her by name. That would be. I just saw where the Ace of Diamonds went to. What is she? Security's empty. I couldn't. She's going to security and I think I saw her going to security after I left, and it's empty right now. There's nobody in there, and I also saw her going into administration, so there was already people. I don't know if they're knocked out or if she took them out, but we need to get people. We need to get people there right now.
One of the people in there cuts you off. All right, shut up, we're dealing with it. One of them gets on the radio and yeah, 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, one of them tells you to shut up and they radio the security teams, send somebody over, but nobody in operations leaves. Give me 1 second, I just gotta bring some stuff upstairs, I'll be right back.
Get after it, fair.
Yeah, I think I need a. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna up the stakes. Try going. It's an all hands on deck situation. She's trying to get the last of this. I think she's almost got whatever it is she's looking for, and if she gets what she needs there, why would she want to leave any trace? It's power gen or no, maybe I shouldn't actually do that because then that would involve getting security in here.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it'd be a good idea. It's an all hands on deck situation where there haven't been other hers haven't. They haven't been seen in a second. And I think one of those might be the real one. And if it is, we need everyone there. Everyone who can fight needs to go there. I know that it's not your job, but we need
everyone.
Send help! My brother!
Send help ASAP. Hey, for everlasting effort.
Yeah.
Break the glass.
Oh,
Well, then we just won't be able to use it. Also, we
No one else
probably
can either.
die.
you can use it from outside the room. We got 30 feet.
Needs to be a target I can see, and if I can see it, the water can get there. I have the rest of my life ahead of me. No, you don't. The ocean is coming.
Alright, I'm back. Just had to move stuff between freezers.
Yep.
More ice?
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody leaves operations, but, you do notice that, certain doors are being locked.
Don't you get, this isn't, we need everyone, it's an all hands on deck situation. It's, I've heard, she hasn't been, she hasn't been seen at anywhere else. It's one of those is bound to be, and if there's only a few people there, she's gonna be able to just get past and.
Give me a performance check, please.
Absolutely.
Because, the guy in charge seems to be getting kind of annoyed at you and is actually starting to scrutinize you a little bit harder.
Yep. Alright, so that's. Alright. don't believe I get any other bonuses, so let's do this. That is fucked up. That is so fucked up.
Oh no.
Can I use my increase by stage of success?
I mean,
Didn't you
If-
already use it?
Not today. Yeah, no, I think I was planning on using it, but I didn't.
Ah.
I mean, if
Huh.
you want to, you can.
I think this is a good time to use it. If a 28 fails, then I think this is a good time to use it.
Oh, I never told you whether or not it succeeded or failed, so it's a gamble on whether or not you want to use it.
I mean, even if it is a success, then it's an even better success. If it's a fail, then it's no longer a fail.
So I guess let's use it then.
All right,
We
then.
gamble
on
you
this
want
house.
to use the increased degree of success.
Yeah, I think it's a good time to reversal of fortune.
All right, so that is I get an opportunity to cause misfortune upon you later. Noted. All right. So, as you're questioned about what the hell you're doing in here by the director of operations in here, you see him squint at you really hard, and you try your best to sell your act. You're not sure you're all that convincing at first, but you manage to sound panicked enough and desperate enough and pathetic enough that eventually
Yeah, that part isn't the act.
yeah, eventually he seems to buy it. And you see the operations manager sigh, roll his eyes, and then point to a terminal. Fine. Just sit down, shut up, and stay out of the way.
Ooh.
Of course. Thank you. Just goes to sit down like a grounded child.
You hear some muttering, fucking you guys. Glances across the map table to the construct humanoid-ish looking person. Gives them orders. Alright, go check it out. Maybe that'll get him to shut up finally. Android simply nods affirmative and stalks off.
Jojo jumping outside the door.
Jojo jump him outside the door.
Lamau.
You have bought yourself maybe a couple of minutes.
I'm currently sitting at the terminal. So, alright. After a couple seconds, does it look like his attention went back to his actual work?
Yeah, he's going back to looking over the map table and the colorful blinky lights as more watertight doors are closed, which I actually am in the process of doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
What? Fish! Sorry. Anyway, yeah. So
How does it look like he's... What's the system that's like closing is there like the other guy? Is it the other guy at the computer that's closing them, or is there something on the table that's letting him close the doors?
It's the guy at the computers that are over here.
Hmm.
This is just like the overview of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
What are you guys doing over here? You look a little suspicious.
We are looking a little suspicious.
We're just here. We ain't doing anything. We're just standing.
Yeah, after a couple of seconds after reprimanding crew, the operations room manager squints, now noticing you two. Hey, what are you slackers doing?
Well, there's clearly something going on here, so people are getting nervous out there. What's going on?
Well, if you don't know, it is above your clearance. So unless you're going to sit down and shut up and get to a terminal and do something, get the hell out.
Jeez, fine. Doc will most you over to a terminal. Malicious compliance.
Malicious compliance.
Alright. With his annoyance and attention being directed elsewhere.
Yes. Take advantage of this.
Yep. Crew is going to take a second to look at the terminal. And, well, first, one thing. Looking through it, does it look like the code that we are trying to remove? Does it look like it's here?
Roll me a computers check, please.
Happily.
Alright. With the 34. It takes you a couple of minutes of actually going through and digging through the computer code to actually find what you're looking for, because it's a lot of operational systems to sift through. And also you're not super experienced with the layout of everything, how it's filed away, so it takes you a couple of minutes to find what you're looking for.
Yeah, nobody is leaving comments anywhere. It's horrible etiquette.
No comments left anywhere. Yeah. But you do find the code that seems to control the watertight doors. That is what you're looking for, right? The watertight door controls?
That's one of them, but the first one was because we learned that self-destruct can be initiated through the operations room, so I'm trying to find the code for that to get rid of.
You're looking for that. But yeah, that one also takes a little time to sift through and find, but yeah, it's there. Now, the thing about the self-destruct system code, how do I put this? Alright, okay, I think I know. Alright, so, when it comes to the self-destruct mechanism code, that's something you're gonna have to be very, very careful with if you're gonna start tinkering around with it. Because, let's just say if you type in anything wrong or delete a line of code somewhere, you could accidentally trigger the system.
It's got safeties in place.
There's safeties in place. I mean, you could accidentally trigger the system, or it would just completely render it inoperable. But you have to be very careful.
Alright.
Just gotta think back when you were building a bomb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're the bomb expert. You can surely do this.
You know?
You're certified. You can make bombs.
You just gotta undo it.
The explanation for how MATE explodes is that rather than it being a true, rapid disassembly, it's more of a venting of it, more of a heat vent. You wonder how possible it would be to alter how the code makes the explosion itself happen, because I assume it's not if yes, then blow up. It's like the code is dictating what each individual part that is necessary for the reactor meltdown to ensure it actually goes through. Which to me sounds like, if that is the case, then instead of removing the code of full destruction, just making it so if it gets set off, instead of a full meltdown, it's just, well, ineffective.
Well, the way to explain it is like, it's not really just a matter of, oh, do you snip the red wire or do you snip the blue wire? It's that, but also where along the chain do you snip it, and how early do you snip it to prevent stuff from going off. That's like in the simplest terms.
Yeah, I'm wondering, my line of thinking is, if the defenses are in the metaphorical wires, then could the bomb itself be changed? Rather than trying to snip a wire, just remove the explosive material from the bomb. I think this metaphor is getting away from me.
Yeah.
I mean,
I assume what you're talking about is
to use
yeah,
another Star Trek analogy, in case any of you will get it, to change the explosive material, the destructive material, that would be like the equivalent of ejecting the warp core. So,
which would
yeah.
be a trip to power gen.
Like, that would be like ejecting the warp core. So, you remove the destructive material from the equation. However, that would also put the facility on backup power. That would, like, depower, like, everything. And you don't know how long the backups would last.
Yeah, they're literally using the power generator to destroy the facility.
Yeah.
And, let me just say,
I was thinking,
if you shut down if you shut down power gen, it does remove, most capacities to the facility beyond emergency backup. But it also weakens other things, like containment.
Oh.
Which would be good for us, but not yet.
Well, if you guys remember your first season, that was a containment breach situation.
Yeah.
In an emergency.
Earthquake happened and knocked out power.
Like, exactly that situation.
Are we ready to cause that?
Repeat number 2.
Not quite. I think right now, I think the best course of action is trying to going with plan A, even if it's got to be careful work, just trying to remove the ability to make it so if they want to blow up the power gen, they have to do it manually, and it can't be done through here.
Your parents is killing the switch, not the bomb.
Yeah, killing the switch.
Alright, so basically
So
you're
the
just
bomb-
gonna try and remove the ability to even activate it. The bomb is still there, you're just removing the trigger.
Yeah.
From this room,
And-
at least.
Yeah, because from here, there isn't anything I can do to remove the bomb in its entirety. I mean, technically there is, but that would be a lot more immediately noticeable than removing the trigger from this room, meaning that if they want to initiate self-destruct, it'll at least buy some time before they can.
Alright, so just to be clear, what you want to do is remove the ability to trigger self-destruct from operations.
Yeah,
Is that what you want to do?
I believe so.
Okie doke.
I'm suddenly thinking I've fucked up.
I'm just trying to confirm. Because, like I've said before, the whole scenario is a little complex, and there's a bunch of different ways that things can be done. There's also a bunch of ways things can go horribly wrong.
Yeah.
We'll improvise if it comes to it.
Worst comes to worst, we have 10 minutes.
Alright, so I will need you, if this is what you want to do, I will need you to roll a computer's check.
There is one thing I'd like to try before rolling, though.
Okie doke.
Because I am, you know, of human mind. I am not of code. But you know what is of code? The code itself. I think I would want to take out one of my flash drives, just carefully slip it in as I try to control the machine.
Okay.
Making use of the toy soldier that is still hanging out around me to try to.
And what would you like to have it do?
Basically the order is to remove the code to remove the code that allows self-destruction.
Okay, doke. So that is just a spell, I believe.
Yeah, it would be a will save from the computer.
Which spell is it? Overload
Com-
systems or control machine?
No, control machine, so that basically it's still crew, you know, typing in code, but using this magic to gain a much deeper understanding of it. Almost as though the computer itself is also making these changes.
So I'm going to. I don't think I said a will save for this. I'm just gonna have to figure that out real quick. Where is? Alright, I'm just gonna use this guy's will save because it is also a machine, so I'll just use that. That is a failure. Alright.
Let's go.
Oh, actually, hang on. Let me double check.
My DC is 28.
Yeah, that's a fail. You rolled 23. Alrighty.
Nice.
So the little toy soldier buddy that you have hanging around in your bag pops its head out momentarily while you're working on the computer, and it attempts to help you. It kind of mimes typing on a keyboard, just like arms out, swinging up and down. It's not really doing anything physically, but you appreciate the effort, I guess.
At worst, it's a little bit of a rubber ducky on the desk situation.
Yeah, rubber ducky. Yeah.
At least
That-
that's what crew thinks, not realizing.
That actually is a programmer thing, apparently. I think the
Yeah.
the rubber
Yeah.
duties on the desk.
Yeah, because it's basically the way it works is it's literally just a thing that an object for you to explain your code to, and by going through and explaining each part, you realize, oh, this part is actually unnecessary. Oh, actually, I could simplify this part by using this instead. Oh, that's what I was having trouble in. Okay.
Oh, so it's kind of like it's kind of like the pet rocker Wilson from Castaway. Just something to talk to.
Yeah.
But yeah, after a couple minutes, you think you actually do have control over the system now, and you're able to partially dismantle it, so that way, it won't be able to be triggered from the operations room. It can only be triggered through power generation directly.
Hey, well that's solved.
And
Now what about the watertight doors?
Also, since you used Control Machine, you're able to do so in a manner in which it doesn't set off any alarms security-wise.
Mhm. Yeah, that's the other reason I wanted to, because given the command of removing the code without setting off alarms, the code itself would know what code does what. Plus, with this being the case, I now have access to the code before, I can control the machine, well, rest of the day. Which is good, because this is also what's controlling the watertight doors. So, if I have a method of communication with it, even if we run into a closed door, should be able to open it up real quick.
I want to imagine this like the toy soldier is the one doing it. That'd be funny.
I'm kind of imagining while crew is like focused on the code, it's just like camera pans down to like crew's back. The toy soldier is like has its head out of it, and it just has it's like Professor X fingers on the temple, just like sending psychic waves type beat. But with that set and a not fully mechanical back door placed, crew is going to alt tab out of there basically. Doesn't want to keep it open on the code he just altered.
Hands over to the guy. Hopefully he didn't notice anything.
Alright, anything else you'd like to do while you're here?
Was there another thing we wanted to... So we have disabled the self-destruct. We have access to the watertight doors so that we can now block our own way. We can close off the doors when necessary.
Although there might be a delay with that. If you're not
Yeah.
at the computer.
Yeah, it's not going to be an instant, but it's
Do we
still...
know which doors are closed right now?
Yeah, which doors are closed right now?
Okay,
And
I'm
doors
gonna have
out.
to zoom out, but
especially any doors that make it harder for us to get to our actual destination.
it's kind of hard to put things out. Like, where are you headed though? Are you heading to power gen, or are you heading downstairs?
I believe after this we're heading downstairs.
Okie doke. Well, the hallway where Q-Minos and Petra are standing, this is locked, this is locked. Basically, it's funneling everything out and around. So, this is locked over here, north of the cafeteria. So it takes you the long way around. Oh, actually, no, that's blocked off too. Never mind. Yeah, corridor here is blocked.
Looks like
if you wanted to get to power generation, you'd have to cut through the cafeteria. That's locked. If you want to go downstairs, this is locked. That's also locked.
If you want to go downstairs, you're fucked.
The only way downstairs would be up here in the top left corner. Everything else is locked off. Unless you want to cut through the cafeteria again. But then you run into the security teams outside power gen.
Yeah. Which... that's fine. We don't need to cut through right now. The important part... yeah, so we have our way down. We have... oh, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
When the robot was sent out to do the seeking, or to go search, what direction did it go? Did it go to security or did it go to the administrations?
Went to the administration.
Are there...
Which actually
this-
reminds
we're-
me.
we're able to seal the watertight doors in here. What about the key card doors?
Those would be accessible still.
They can't be sealed off?
I mean, they can. But if you have the key card, you can still, if you have like the appropriate key card, you can still pass through. Although, if you try to use the key card when the door is locked, that will send out an alert.
Okay. I think it would still be a good idea then to lock the administration's door, and if that way when the alert gets set, just be like, it got hacked! Get it! We lost Fiji.
It's fucking dead chat room.
first party death.
Alright, so what are you doing right now?
Okay.
Oh, DG will
I'm-
be back momentarily.
Yeah.
His power went out.
Yeah. I'm thinking of, at least for those few seconds, and to set off an alarm that isn't us locking the administration, so that the robot is locked in.
Actually, while you're doing that, because it's been a few minutes since the robot left. You do hear an alert go out over the comms, and operations responds accordingly. Administration is now in lockdown. And the room is now marked in red.
Gotcha. Okay, well,
And then a few more doors start closing on the overview map.
okay, in that case, I think we probably should just start making our way down.
Okay.
The higher alert they are, and the less ways down there are, the worse it gets for us. Anyone disagree?
Sorry, say that again.
If with them getting on higher alert and locking down administrations and more doors, I'm thinking we should start making our way down now, like downstairs, before it gets
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
The door won't open.
Door stuck.
The door's stuck.
We're stuck. Yeah, I'm thankfully. I think with Control Machine, I still have. Yeah, if we get stuck, there is still a way past. Welcome back, DG. Power gen fucked up.
Power gen F up my house.
Yeah, we're about to start making our way out.
Yeah, let's do that now.
As a summary of what happened while your power was out, DG, the scout that was sent out to administration reported back. Administration is now highlighted in red and in lockdown, and more doors have shut.
More door, oh no.
And now you only really
More
have
door.
one way down to the lower floors.
Well, let's take it.
Yeah, let's go before that becomes 0.
Also, elevators are now inoperable. They are also locked down.
Hell yeah, stairs.
Stairs time.
In case of emergency.
Use stairs. I need to get Foundry back up too. Okay.
That'd be a good idea. Alright.
It'll be soon. You just move my token in the meantime.
Alright. We're all good to go then?
Yeah, good to go.
Yeah. Making sure that the toy soldier is back to being not noticeable.
You gonna hide him under the chair?
No, he's going back in the pocket. Don't worry, it's chill. He has a pillow in there.
Stuff the toy soldier back into the pack.
And it's doing that thing again where because I got powered outed, you have to kick
Oh
me
yeah,
out
he's
of the
still
game.
here.
Oh, do you need me to kick you, DG, from
You need to kick me out of the game.
the game? Yeah, sure. Give me a second.
Boot me out.
Kill that man!
Kick him! Kick him! Call him names! Kick him!
You are kicked.
Hope it didn't hurt.
There we go. Alright. Let me know when you're ready to actually, start
Yeah.
on your plan, because, yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I can't open this door.
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Okay, alright.
We.
So, what are you doing right now? Specifically.
I think right now we're just trying to make our way downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got a bit of a distraction going. We have access to the. We ensured that self-destruct will take longer to go off. We've got a way to deal with any doors that could be fucking us over. It's time to head downstairs and do what we actually came here for.
Mhm.
So. Prue will try to make his way out, and if noticed by the ops head, try to. Okay,
As you get
Sorry
up to
again.
leave, the operations room manager does take notice and
Yeah.
glares at you.
I should.
Whoa, hey, what are you doing? Get back to your post.
Bathroom.
We have a situation here.
I gotta head back down. We gotta keep an eye on everything that's going on down there, just in case there could be. We don't want any of them getting loose right now with all the attention being distracted. We need eyes down there too.
The
Don't want anything
ops
getting loose
room
again.
manager shakes their head. Get back to your post. This is an all hands on deck situation. We have enough eyes down there.
Alright. Just quick glance to the side and yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah. I can stay up here. And I'm going to, because once his crew's gonna sit back down, and once the guy's attention returns to not him, even if crew would be noticed if he moved, nobody notices a little guy. And the spell is subtle, so no obvious incantations. As a quick poke onto mate, and he can't be seen.
So you make mate invisible?
Yep, and mate will go and join the group.
I thought you'd make yourself invisible, but okay.
I mean, that
Did
would
they-
be the thing is that would be noticed, because I've been told to sit here. My disappearance would be noticed.
I hope you guys realize I'm making this as difficult as possible. Like
I can tell. I can tell.
Yeah, and worst comes to worst, I have a few ideas of how to get out of there. I have a couple ways, but
Let's say you're gonna shit yourself and go right outside.
Sorry, need to go bathroom. Too much tacos.
I'm gonna shit
know-
myself.
I'm gonna shit my pants.
you know what? Nobody wants to be in a room with a grown adult that's talking about how they're gonna shit themselves.
That's
I won't
why
do
you
that
wear
in-
diapers.
Yo, if that guy in there is wearing diapers, that's wild.
If he is, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm not gonna pop the shit myself button immediately, but after a few minutes, I think Crew's gonna start shaking. His legs gonna start shaking a little more. He's gonna start getting a little more panicked, and
Oh my god.
I need to go. I look. I get it. I don't want to shit myself.
gotta get
Okay,
out
I
of
need to
here.
go.
Oh my god.
Nobody wants to be in a room with an adult talking about how they're gonna shit themselves. It's the
Ye-
perfect way to get out. Public embarrassment is the #1 way of getting what you want. Nobody
Ye-
pays attention to the couple kissing in public.
Yeah.
Nobody pays attention to the guy shitting on the street.
No, they pay a lot of attention.
They see it. They just
They
don't
just
go
don't want to
near it.
interact with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the sure. They what's it called?
They're trust me, they are incredibly aware though.
Yeah, hiding in plain
Eyes.
hiding in plain sight.
You're gonna
Oh
try
my
and make the
God.
guy die of cringe being near you.
Oh my god. Just when I think nobody's going to pull the the literal toilet humor, or like bathroom RP card, I'm perpetually surprised.
Look,
He's
it's
gotta get out of there.
I need
I
a
gotta get out of
way
here.
to escape. And what better way to... It's not like there's a bucket in here.
I mean, it
Oh
could
my-
be.
They don't want...
Have you
I
checked?
can't imagine they want anyone pissing next to the computers.
Hmm.
Anyway, do you actually use that excuse to try and get out of
I'm not gonna use it yet because it's too soon after... Or actually, no. It would make total sense for me to... I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. Just be like, okay, maybe I can... Just to make it a little more believable, be like, okay, maybe... But the quote-unquote crew is quote-unquote like, okay, maybe I can hold it in for just a little longer. Hopefully I'll be able to go soon, and then after a couple minutes, it's time to sound the alarm.
Oh no.
Alarm.
It's time to oh, it's about to be an all hands on deck situation, let me tell you. The
Ah,
cafeteria.
yes. The poop deck.
Precipitation, the poop smell.
Oh god. Oh.
Yeah, all hands on
I'm
the
not
poop
going to
deck,
have
apparently.
I'm not going to have actually shat myself.
I don't know.
I'm
It kind of
saying
seems like it at this point.
Oh my
Say
god.
I need to go right now, or else I will.
I gotta get out of here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
So,
So I do have prestidigitation.
So you're gonna do that right now?
Like I said, I'm gonna give it a few minutes for realism's sake.
I mean, it has been a few minutes already.
Yeah.
A few minutes since I've like stood up to try to leave. But yeah, it's just gonna be okay. Look, I know it's an all hands on. I know it's an all hands on. Look. I fucking drank a lot of water, okay? I need to go right now unless you want this place to smell like unless you want this place to smell like piss, okay? I need to go.
Changing your story now, I see.
Unless you want this place to start fucking reeking, unless you want the computers covered in unless you want the computers.
What are you, a fire hydrant?
I drink a lot of water, okay? I'm chronically dehydrated.
Oh my god.
You got more problems than that, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. You should have gone before your shift. As you.
I was on my lunch break not that long ago, okay? It's either this or this place gets. We need a biohazard team, okay?
Okay.
What are you putting into your body?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Pure synthetic chemicals.
That's enough of that.
You gotta remember, Crew's the person who eats his cereal with espresso.
I mean, I'm aware, but like that's a different problem that you should address.
Yeah.
And it would lead to this same problem at the end of the day.
Anyway, as you get up and start making your excuses, Crew, the ops room commander, their face contorts in extreme disgust. And, like,
Yeah, I
at
don't like it either.
at
I
several
just need-
points he tries to cut you off and like, shut up, just fucking go, and points to the door.
Stop
Okay.
talking to me.
Okay, great. Great, thank you. I'll...
Fucking shut up and go, and just like leaves you out. And like,
I also would tell you to stop fucking talking to me, to be honest with you.
and as you're just about out the door, you can hear
Oh.
the commander muttering, "This is why we fucking use constructs and undead and stupid." Just grumbling to them.
So we don't have to heroes like this in here.
No
Yeah, instead they
bodily
just
functions.
Instead they at least with the undead, instead they constantly smell like shit.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, they don't talk about it.
You don't-
Yeah.
I would have normally had you roll, but the fact that you sold it so hard, I'm like, nope.
It's
Hey, look, I want to point out one funny thing. At least they didn't block off the watertight doors to the bathroom.
That would be pretty awkward.
It's a
Yeah,
necessity equipment, you know?
yeah.
The simple bare necessities.
Anyway, you are off the hook. You have managed
If
to
I-
avoid combat for now.
If I had a nickel for every time we used sheer public embarrassment to be able to avoid combat.
And I mean,
Holiday.
it is legitimately a good strategy because, what's it? I remember it popping up in, actually, of all things, a Marvel movie. It was, I think, Civil War?
Black
No,
Widow
not
and
Civil War.
Captain.
Yeah, Black Widow and
I
Captain
don't know the
America.
movie, but yeah. Ironically enough, I
Oh, no,
just
it was,
saw a clip of
Yeah, it was like Captain America, the Winter Soldier one, with Captain America and Black Widow, and she was pointing out that public displays of affection make people feel awkward, so they're not gonna look too closely. So, you know, smooch.
Yeah, I just saw that clip a couple days ago, which is why I had this idea. It's a very different kind of nobody wants to pay attention to that.
Yeah.
But hey, if it works, it works.
There are certain things people will kind of look the other way for because it's just so obscenely awkward that, like, nope, not interacting. You'll remember it. You'll remember
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You'll pay attention, but you're just kind of like making yourself willfully ignorant.
Anyways, chop, let's get to the stairs, boys.
Yeah, points we're out of sight. We just deep breath. Okay, let's go.
As you go back into the hallway and Petra is there, and like she's heard like this whole commotion. You know, like you don't really
just-
have to go to the bathroom, do you? Because I'm gonna stay really far behind you just in case you are. You seem like you have a tiny bladder. I'm sorry.
You seem like you have a tiny willy.
What?
Oh.
Not
Piss is
that.
not stored in the penis.
I mean, okay, pee probably it comes out of there. It's not stored in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, pee is stored in the
We
balls.
don't need to get into the mechanics of this. I
Doc
think we'll
doesn't-
be okay.
Doc doesn't know his anatomy. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I was built in a lab. I don't know how this works.
I don't know
I'm-
how it works.
oh god, is there like a Ken doll situation down there for Doc?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Ask. Oh my god.
Now this is an
I'm not
important
gonna
question.
answer that.
No, it
I'm
isn't.
not-
It's not an important question.
Anyway, no.
Tangentially though, in
Sometimes you just
relation
need
to
a-
that, I don't think it would
Sometimes you
be
just-
because Trey is actually because he has kind of like hit it with a succubus, so
Yeah, good point.
yeah. Just very briefly. Hang on, let me find my map. Got distracted.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's how you answer SC-FO.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, no, there might be stuff down there because Trey was, fully functional.
Anyway, Crew just replies to
What the
Petra
fuck
with,
is my map?
"Look, sometimes you gotta say what you gotta say. Got me out of there, and hey, got me out of there. Got me out of there.
Only at
Oh,
the
that was not Kumaino's asking that question. Very different scenarios.
I hear the voice in
Expensive one's
Kuminos'
dignity.
head. What dignity? Look at Crew. What dignity?
Yeah.
You went to
Exactly.
college.
Yeah, his most impactful thing thus far was a YouTube video.
And you can say the same thing about Markiplier. Look at that man. He's a millionaire.
Tough talk for someone to piss themselves in college.
Big words coming from a pisser like you.
Damn, boy, you're frying chicken in there.
The fuck does that mean? Does it smell like
Nah, you.
cooking oil?
Oh
No,
God.
it's you're
That was
pissing
it.
so hard that It sounds like grease is burning.
Oh my god.
That's not. I don't think there's any amount of like force behind it you can make that happen with. That's a different problem.
Yeah, that's
You need to talk to your doctor.
We are making folks so confused right now.
I'm very. I don't.
didn't start.
Don't worry, I'm
this.
posting the
I was just
Replimson,
here.
campaign no Mike.
Okay, I think I got the right map. Okay. Cool. Give me 1 second. Because there's different controls for the map commands now. Okay. I think this is good. Okay, there we go. I had to figure out which stairway you guys were coming in from. Alright.
Full north.
Yeah,
The
there
top
we go.
one.
I dead North Pole.
You think Santa's there?
No.
Oh shit.
Anyway.
Mean bitch.
Where was I? Oh yeah. You guys end up descending the stairways instead of the elevator because the elevator is out of service because it is in lockdown. The stairways are dark and there seems to be hazard lights on, blinking and flashing slowly. And actually, hang on, I forgot to change my music. Just different music for this floor. It's a lot quieter. It's more empty. Where is this?
Where's the music track?
Is it this
There
one?
it is.
Yeah, there we
Oh shit! I left my specimens upstairs.
go. Oh yeah, you did.
Vitamins.
You did leave your specimens upstairs, yeah. The hallways down here are more empty, darker, dimmer, yet somehow a lot more sterile than upstairs, despite the lack of brightness. It has a very oppressive and sinister feel. And unlike upstairs, as far as you can tell, the watertight doors don't seem to be in lockdown here.
Hmm. Is it just me or is it unnaturally quiet down here?
Even that same feeling of we were in that first facility.
Yeah, it feels like that too.
Petra emerges from the stairway, gives off a shiver. Okay, this place is very creepy. I've been living in Dr. Holloway's lab for like how many months now, but this is somehow worse.
And did they really need to make the hallways this big?
I mean, probably they actually do to get stuff through here. Alright.
Well, we bought ourselves some time, so let's we might have time
whatever
to
it
look through
is,
this
we
bit.
don't want to stay around for too long.
Yeah.
Agreed. Okay.
What does the map say? Where should we
Yeah,
head to first?
Checking the map.
According to the map, we're right next to artificial specimen storage, or yeah, non-living specimen. Which I don't know what that means to a facility like this.
Gotta be here, I think.
Oh, inanimate specimen. That's what's called.
And the places that the people we're looking for are stored are. We have one in artifact storage. I know we have one in high risk specimen. At least I think.
So we do, I believe.
Which we are right next to as well.
Okay. Which one y'all want to hit up first?
Oh. Ash would want to
Besides,
head
once
to
we
the.
actually get her TM, I'll have to carry her, so
Yeah, we could do that last.
probably.
Yeah.
As much as it thematically would be appropriate to go first, to do that first, let's not kneecap the frontliner.
Good point.
Ash would want to go to research number 2.
For obvious reasons, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a very big door.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really trying to keep stuff in there.
Oh, sorry, where are you
Wait,
guys
sorry,
going?
we're trying.
Oh,
Yeah, where are we
We're-
going again?
we're still thinking about that. We could either hit up artifact storage, high risk specimen, or laboratory 2.
I believe we know that Miss Jewel is going to artifact storage, or went to artifact storage.
And she may have left some goodies for us.
Yeah.
For Damon, he's been growing more and more worried,
Yeah.
knowing that
Yeah.
she's in the lab now. So that would be on his mind right now, is just trying to get to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should.
Let's loop around, make sure it's clear, and then we can go for it. So these are some big hallways.
You say that and you're the one who designed them, DG. So it's
Funny.
a tiny bit ironic.
I mean, I think I prefer the hallways be this wide than like 5 foot wide and claustrophobic and.
Anything's better than elevation vaults.
Anything but bomb vaults.
I do deliberately avoid the 5-foot hallways because, yeah, I know what it's like in abomination vaults, and because there are large creatures, and ancestries and stuff, I don't like limiting myself to things that are smaller.
Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt to peek, right?
It definitely could, but probably also a good idea to get what we can be as prepared as possible.
Doc's gonna go up to the artifact storage door and try and swipe the number 2 card.
Give me 1 second.
You do have 3 clearance, so it should
Yeah.
work anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just replacing some token art. 1 second, because I forgot. There we go.
It's fine. Foe needs to prep the antagonist.
Ha.
That's the one. There we go. Okay. He's now updated.
Oh.
Anyway, where are you guys? Hang on. Oh, your artifact storage. I have to find you.
Yeah.
And also bring Petra over.
Yeah, I have to find her. Where did I put her?
She could roam around, you know,
Oh, she's
sightsee.
up here.
I wish I could control her token.
I mean, I can let you do that, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Might be a good idea just for you to have a little less on your plate.
I thought I had it configured to owner, but anyway, you all should be able to move her token now.
I can, yay.
Okay, yeah.
Yippee!
Yippee! So you can move her around, so I don't have to, accidentally leave her behind. All right, you're gonna go ahead and swipe the card for artifact storage.
Yes.
Alrighty. You swipe the key card for the artifact storage, and it's only level 2. And the door unlocks, beeps, and hisses open.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Very blue. That's very blue.
Blue abadibadadai.
What the? Yeah.
Agreed.
love
It's a good
Eiffel.
thing we're not green.
I love Eiffel 65. Come on. Although Blue is not their best song. Move Your Body is actually their better song. I listened to a lot of techno and Euro beats in high school. Yes.
Technically correct.
What's all this?
I do not recognize the style of these things.
One would say it's arcane gothic, but you know.
It's actually a pretty good style. As you enter the artifact storage, it's fairly large space. Almost like a warehouse, but for magical items, go figure. Everything seems to be locked in either glass cases and emblazoned with magical runes, or secure lockers for the more intense stuff. And the atmosphere is both magical and oppressive at the same time. There's a lot of energy in here being contained.
They've got to have a list.
Like in these display cases, there's all kinds of like staves, swords, books.
Yeah, weapons, books, staves, other items. Yes.
Is it like a museum where there's a description underneath them?
There's
Yeah.
not.
Can we find an inventory list? We got an inventory list in here.
However, there's one thing that's not in display case.
Oh yeah, there's like one thing that's not in the case, just this ominous looking staff.
It's got gloves. I think they don't want you to ruin it, so you gotta put your gloves on.
Don't put your grubby mitts on it.
Takes off his gloves to put on new gloves.
It's gotta be the right kind of gloves.
What the hell is this? What? It's the only thing they left out. What are you?
The circumcision staff.
What?
Ray of Circumcision. I cast it on. Okay. I think I want to try to figure out what this is.
Touch it. I dare you.
Touch it.
I have gloves on.
You have gloves on.
What level are you guys? You guys are level 11 right now, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you want to identify this mysterious and ominous-looking staff, please roll me a check for, what would this be? Arcana or Occult?
I will point out I have Crafter's Appraisal,
Oh, that'll
allowing
work
me
too.
to identify magic with crafting.
That works as well.
Alright. So I have my... I have that, I have that.
I
This
went to
is-
college for this.
Oh yeah, I forgot I took an elective in Evil Cursed Items.
You know, I heard it's really helpful for adventurers.
I could do better. I did better.
Holy
Hell
shit.
yeah.
A 40? Alright, okay. Where is...
Staff of Ultra Kill.
I mean, you're not far off.
The
Huh?
Zoomer suitor staff.
Murder staff. Oh wait, hang on. What about this one? Sorry, I'm just double checking because I didn't actually prepare the list of goodies ahead of time.
It's fine. We're patient. We'll just keep making piss jokes.
Please.
I mean, I'm not on board with that idea, but sure, pop off.
Look, did anyone else have an idea for how I could get myself out of there
Just disappear.
without raising a ton of suspicion?
Hmm.
Because if I just disappear, then something is clearly wrong.
I mean, they could have just fought Mr. Jewel off you know?
Okay, doke. How am I going to display this?
Okay.
Oh, cool. That does a lot of things. All right. So crew, are you actually touching the thing, or are you just like looking at it?
I think in order to identify, I would need to touch it, but Crew has gloves on.
Okay, good. That's good.
Like, Crew is making use of the thick gloves that are here, not just his like fingerless ones.
Artifact-worthy gloves.
Crew, you reach out to grab the staff in order to examine it and see what kind of magical artifact it is. And as you take hold of it, it feels very cold, icy, and the necromantic energy within it is palpable. Like almost leeching the warmth from your skin despite wearing really thick gloves. You're very careful in handling it to make sure it doesn't actually touch anything. You don't know what it's capable of, and you're able to determine that it is, with your eye for craftsmanship, it is a Staff of the Dead, which I'm gonna... I'm gonna just drop it in your inventory just so you can show it, so I can show what it does. It is actually a greater Staff of the Dead. The fuck is it now?
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Staffs are weapons.
Oh, it pops up under weapons? Alright. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not actually inventory, it's just, you know, for showing off purposes.
No takebacks. Or no.
We just summon using this now. Oh hey, it has a peaceful rest. That's useful. That's a good spell to have on here. This is a nice staff.
Actually, roll me a perception check, please. Real quick.
Perception. Whew.
Alright. Crew, as you're holding the staff in your hands, something seems off, if only momentarily. And reality around your immediate vicinity seems to glitch. And the staff that you were holding just a second ago, that's not what's in your hands right now.
What's in my hands?
It looks subtly different. It is... Where is it? It is a zombie staff. Greater.
Yippee!
Woo!
And, reality still seems warped as you're holding the staff, constantly shifting between the two.
Is everything okay, crew? You're staring quite a lot at it.
Huh? What? Cruz just seems... Am I able to hear, Doc?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I just saw something for a second. That was... It's fine. It's fine.
Well,
Ominous.
Right.
It's just...
Doc, roll me a perception check as well, please. And Pen can do
okay
this too.
then. That's a low roll.
You gonna do anything about the low roll?
I will once I see what Pent rolls.
Yeah, let me.
You can actually use your suit's lore for this as well.
Oh no.
Then I will do that and count that as my roll, if that's okay.
That's fine. You can take that one back. It's fine. You did it before I said.
Okay,
it's
way better.
It told me
All
one
right.
down. 31 on a lore check.
Pent.
Hi.
Upon being alerted that something is amiss by both Doc and crew, you take a closer look, and you see it. The almost imperceptible but telltale glitch in reality that seems to follow Miss Jewel wherever she goes. And Doc, I forgot, you can roll this again, but with the +4, because this is like Trey's knowledge factoring in.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you to do that, so you can ignore your first roll.
Okay, I'll roll that again for with +4. That'll be fine. Although, yeah. plus 4, add, roll. That didn't really make a difference.
That's so bad.
But you know what I can do? That.
There you go.
Much better.
All right. So, Doc, you're able to detect the same thing that Pent does, the telltale glitch in reality that is indicative of Miss Jewel's influence on the world. But due to the knowledge you have courtesy of Trey, you understand what this is a little more completely. So the glitching in reality that Miss Jewel seems to have, wherever she's present or one of her duplicates is present, it's not random, it's significant, it means something. And whenever there is a glitch, that is kind of a the best way I can describe is a diversion point, or in the timeline. So, a point in time where fate could have gone different ways. And what this means in regards to the staff, there are 2 staves present in Crew's hands at the same time. You may choose one.
Ah.
And that will solidify
Okay.
the timeline.
I guess this is the gift she left.
Because whatever you don't take, she gets.
Oh.
Pity.
I see. Okay. Crew, I can definitely tell that this weapon, or this staff, has Miss Jewel's influence on it. It's currently stuck between 2 timelines. And whichever one you don't take, she'll get.
It seems she was quite literal in that she'll leave some stuff for us to take.
Yeah. Leaving one for us, and she gets the other.
Are there? I'm gonna check all the containers on the near the entrance if there's anything in them. Fo.
Okay, no problem. Roll me a. Actually, do you have like any good skill checks for items? You have your blacksmithing, but I think
Lord Blacksmithing.
I think like a
You
straight
get
up
investigate
perception.
weapons.
Some
Yeah.
Arcana, Religion. I've got some pretty solid stuff.
You got some good
I mean,
stuff.
I think you can honestly use blacksmithing for the weapons here in the display case.
Yeah, probably. I'll use Lord Blacksmithing, and I will roll that. There we go. That's better.
That's pretty good. Alrighty. So while Crew is determining the course of fate, I will go ahead and go through my little loot table to see what you find.
Miss Jewel's clearly playing games with us if she's making us do this.
Would you not also play? Would you not also play tricks on a group of individuals you are currently ambivalent towards if you stole time?
Good point.
Exactly. Reminder, she is an ace.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Lutaba.
Aw.
You get 3 gold.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay.
So for
I actually found something kind of good. All right, so I'm gonna stick this in your inventory so you can see it. You don't actually have it unless you decide to take it, but
Alright.
dun, dun, dun.
Okay, I'm assuming it's not the Revenant
Alright.
Blade. Oh, Revenant Blade. Wait a minute.
So, Pent, as you start rooting around through the artifact storage containers, look in search of weapons, you do manage to find something kind of interesting. And you're able to sense it long before you actually see it. Something cold, borderline necromantic. And it doesn't look like any kind of weapon when you happen upon it. It looks more like an onyx jewel, but you're able to identify what it is. And as you pick it up, it transforms into a sword. It is a revenant blade.
Yippee!
Yep.
Wow.
It says it's a sickle, but it can be any kind of weapon, so if you decide to take it, it will turn into a sword. But yes, it is necromantic. It has the effects of a decaying
rune when it's invested.
Yeah.
But in order for it to have the decaying room, you have to put a bit of your soul in there.
Yeah,
Yes,
and if you
and
die,
you also get
you become undead.
If you die, become undead.
That's fine.
You basically can't be rezzed until your undead form is kerbluied.
It's fine.
To be fair, it does also seem to slightly imply that you get the piece of your soul back when you uninvest in the weapon.
Yep.
It's fine.
I mean, it's definitely a fun find, but I don't necessarily think it's suited for this party.
Yeah.
What if we just killed everybody, though?
I don't think that gets the results we want.
I mean, everybody here.
I will
dying
say
would
that
probably
the
be good.
Kill everyone.
The decaying rune is good. It lets you do void damage on constructs.
Yippee!
Okay, that part's pretty good, but I don't necessarily think we struggle with doing these concepts personally.
We haven't
Also-
run into a ton of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
we haven't had to
obviously they're
fight a
not,
ton
like-
of them.
We haven't I mean, Doc struggles a bit because of Invest, but he has Magus now. Ash doesn't really care because Rogue was the second class anyways. Like,
Rogue was the first class.
Yeah.
oh, what? Okay. Okay. Well, then just reverse that because he has Barb now.
Yeah.
Reverse that sense. He has Barb now, so he doesn't really care.
Mhm.
Now, if this was single class, I would say this is great. I would say this is an excellent find.
We could use it as a key item.
For
It could
what?
be a key item.
Speaking of,
I don't.
I mean,
speaking of,
what fur has is probably a key item more than that.
yeah. Speaking
Probably.
of making decisions, I think I know which timeline I want to be ours.
Wow.
Pick it.
Also, before that, there's also one more thing that you can find in the weapon storage pens, if that is not to
Yeah.
your liking.
I mean, it's a solid maybe, but like, it's probably a pass.
Nope. It is the Gravedigger's Call. Again, it says it's a
Ooh.
glaive, but I can transform it into, like, whatever weapon.
+2 striking, decaying glaive. When it is a weapon, rested shuffle. The hunk of a long dead tree.
Basically, it allows
+1,
you to,
protection
yeah,
from seek.
race undead army.
And then rouse skeletons as 5th rank. So 3, and then it's damage 3d6. Creatures on the. You know what? That's a little cool.
It's a literal army of the dead, or a mini army of the dead. It's very groovy.
If only my character. If only my character wasn't the like basically antithesis of death.
Yeah.
I,
I mean, hey, I mean, you're about to grab a fucking greater undead staff. I mean,
Hey Petra, you want this?
Petra Glenn. What are you talking
fair.
about? The glaive or the sword or the scythe?
No fucking way. She takes the fucking remnant
No.
blade.
Like,
No way.
what the fuck? Wait, what makes you think I want that? It's really freaking creepy.
As Crew's currently
Undead
glitching
stuff
between two
already. I don't think I want to be around any more of it.
Oh, it's the same thing on the other one.
I get the heebie-jeebies just standing in here. Ugh. Like visibly shudders.
If I'm right, these are all artifacts I believe pulled from Terminus. So yeah, most of the things in here are gonna be related to undead.
I mean, yeah, considering what this facility is, it's all gonna be either death or undeath themed.
Yes.
Probably.
And a lot of stuff at this level that's, you know, of that persuasion usually involves a little soul shenanigans, either absorbing or investing bits of soul into it.
It's fine. Let's just trade these in to Holloway for some gold.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, you can put them back. You can, you know,
Create
yoink them to
forceful.
use, or yoink them to sell, or like, you know, harvest bits from it.
Craft your own ultra mega weapon of life and death.
Ha! That'd be funny.
But yes, yeah, you can choose whatever you want to do with those. It's up to you.
Okay, but
Me?
I want
No pressure.
to hear
Yeah,
what crew has chosen.
Yeah, while you're
Yeah.
doing that,
Go for it.
Alex.
At worst, I just shove both of these into the whatever that
the weapon scroll.
yeah, the weapon scroll.
Yeah.
I just shove them both into there. We can figure
That's
out what to do with them later.
Yeah.
All right. So, crew,
Yeah.
have you decided what path of fate you'd like to set a course on?
I have. And looking at them both, either way, Miss Jewel gets a staff that will let her summon undead. The thing that scares me more is the staff that lets her bind undead to her. The staff that keeps them stronger. So I think this crew tightens his grip. In this reality is confirmed with the zombie staff.
All right, you choose the zombie staff then.
Yes.
All right then.
I will delete the staff of the dead from my
Oh,
inventory.
actually, no, keep that in there. I'm just gonna drag it into Miss Jewel's inventory because now she has.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Hi, Miss Jewel. Okay, here you go. Have fun.
All right.
I hope that doesn't bite us in the ass.
That'll be fine.
I mean, either way,
probably,
it'll bite us
whatever.
in the ass. I think I picked the option that bites us a little less.
Anyway, all right.
Evil laugh.
Fate has been decided and reality has been solidified. Crew, as you focus on your choice, you sense that the glitch in reality dissipates and the staff in your hand solidifies into the zombie staff. That's right, that's the one you wanted to pick?
Yes.
Yes, it solidifies into the zombie staff, and you no longer see the staff of the dead. And you get the sense that what you didn't choose is now somewhere, somewhen else. More likely in the hands of Miss Jewel. As for what that means in the future, you're not sure. But you have now set the timeline on its current course.
Yippee!
Yep.
Quick
As-
save game so we can load it later.
No saves coming allowed. Unless you're Miss Jewel, in which case that might be possible.
Yeah, a little unfair,
As-
actually, if you ask me. Why do we not get the functionality of the video game? And she does.
Right.
If she can do that during the boss fight, that's gonna be tough. I
When
mean, what?
you learn how to gain mastery over time, then we can talk about it.
Yeah, let's steal it from her. I want to do that.
I don't know. She doesn't have mastery over life, and I was born with that. It's kind of a skill issue, dumbass.
Hey, I mean, here's the problem. So was I. I was also born alive.
You were not born with mastery over life, though.
I'm alive. I have mastery over
That doesn't-
myself. Therefore,
If anything, most people would say that life is mastery over you.
oh yeah, if life has mastery over me, then it could take it away. Take it away.
No, that's death.
No,
That's
didn't happen.
dying.
Checkmate. Anyway.
That's what dying is.
Anyway, yeah. After as reality gets solidified, Prue just like drops to the force that just kind of shocks Crew down to one knee, using the staff to hold himself up.
Are you okay?
I need a second. I think I was. There were. Did you? There was. Is there? There was just one staff. Was there just one staff here?
Yes. Although it looks a little different in your hands now. Is there a reason for that?
I think I was. There's just one. There were two. And now this one has been. This is the staff that was always here. There was another that Jewel has now.
Okay. Do you need some coffee?
No, I just slowly stands up. I just feel a little cold, and I think I saw reality for a second. It's really cold right now.
I think that's just because you're holding the staff. It's kind of draining the life force out of you right this moment.
Just slowly turns to the staff that is still in his hands. Oh,
You might want to put that in a bag.
yeah, okay. Alright, let's get. I don't want you touching anything else. I'm gonna try to like wrap up the staff. Gonna try to wrap up the zombie staff, like get some like plastic bags over it.
You can use the cloth that's there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the cloth right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cloth there that was wrapped.
wrap it up. Yeah, wrapping it up in the cloth before, like taping the cloth shut as well. I think so that it doesn't unravel in the stasis pouch. Okay.
A few goodies, I guess.
I love how I've like unintentionally set up some ominous things for future use.
Yeah.
Paranoia.
Ah, yes. Throw zombies at me. See what happens.
I mean, I will just point out, one of the things the zombie staff has is final sacrifice.
Yeah, you can use your minions as explosives.
Oh, so that's why you wanted that. I see. I see.
My line of thing, I took it so that Jewel doesn't have it.
But you
A
like
likely story.
Mm.
The funny thing
And besides,
is... Oh, no, continue.
besides, final sacrifice kills the creature, and may have the minion trait, but it's not gonna get cast on him.
You can put it back together. It's fine.
Yeah, he's a robot. Put it back together.
Sympathesius him.
Like, oh, he actually has a soul.
Not
Don't
yet.
let mate hear you say that.
Yeah, so it's
Get
fine.
angry. But yeah, either way, regardless of whichever staff you chose, Miss Jewel would get mastery over death either way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just kind of future-proofing things for yourself a little bit.
Yeah. We should.
So we have life and death, and she
Well, we
has
don't know how
death,
to properly. We don't know
time,
how to properly
space.
use it.
I know how to use it if I just take it around, say these words, and
I think the staff is both I think it's occult and
Yeah.
divine. Yeah, so you guys
Interesting
could
combination.
use it. Yeah. Because I think the spells in it are like occult and divine. So.
let's see here. Necromancer's generosity is arcane and divine. Summon undead is arcane, divine, occult. Final sacrifice is every. Yeah, the only thing I can't cast it is Necromancer's generosity.
What does that do?
Heals summon. Like heals some. If I cast summon undead and have a zombie minion, it lets me heal them.
Most of them are
So
divine and
we can heal
occult, so
undead?
yeah.
Yeah.
Can we turn Crew into the Necromancer class?
Yeah, let me stop being an inventor real quick. Bye bye, mate.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Yes, you guys, finish up in the artifact storage. Petra's, she left a while ago and she's just kind of been standing outside, arms folded, tapping her foot anxiously. She does not enjoy being here.
I don't like that place. I don't like this place.
Or what?
We're done. We're done with that room.
Yeah, I'll just take the glaive and revenant blade and put them in the thousand blade thesis for now.
Yoink.
Weapons! Okay, so if I'm looking at my map, above us is research archives. We don't have to go there. Although it would be nice to look at the books. No, wait, never mind. I only have to go there.
You don't have to go.
Well, I really want to read the book.
Damon's gonna give him a glare.
But I really want to. No,
But I really
don't.
want to.
It's knowledge. No, don't drag me away.
We have more important things to take care of right now, Doc. Let's go.
The Starks would be sparking over here.
Crew literally grabs the cup
The
of
the knowledge here is not worth it.
Crew literally just starts dragging Doc away.
But I want to read.
Do not. It's not worth it.
You want it that bad, just eat somebody.
Pent
Good point.
knows what
It
happens when, you know, yeah, get involved in knowledge that you really shouldn't be touching. Finny.
I've seen firsthand what happens when you get too involved in knowledge that you're not supposed to have. Take it from me. You remind me a lot of him, honestly.
What happens when that happens though?
You go a little crazy, and not in the good way.
I mean, some people already call me that.
Well, it would be correct for the most part, considering as you are an escaped experiment. No offense, mind you.
Yeah, but anyways, let's just get this over with.
And open the door.
And
If
we
you
open
really
this.
want to. Yep.
You swipe the level 3 key card in the very heavy security door, and it gives a loud, ominous beep as it hisses and slides open with a loud groaning creak. And
Okay.
the hallway beyond is the feeling that you get, despite not looking all that different from the rest of the hallways in the 3rd floor. It's oppressive, desolate, also an overwhelming feeling of despair. And along one side of the hallways, you see what looks like locked cells.
Oh, these definitely remind me of the first facility.
Petra
Yeah.
stands outside, almost hesitant to go past the door.
And there's blood. Okay.
There's blood.
Of course there's blood. Of course there's blood. Of course there's blood.
An unfortunate reality, if ever there was one.
And, Cuminos, as you step into the hallway, these feelings are a lot more apparent to you. They're very intense. Hopelessness, despair, pain, anger. And something else that's kind of hard to put into words, but if it had to, madness. Like someone people who've completely lost their grip on reality or lost their sanity. There's not really much left of a mind.
All quite familiar.
Yeah, very familiar. Not great. And as you guys go down the hallway, you hear noises, wailing, screaming, stuff that sounds almost bestial, echoing down the hallways.
Hey, Fo, I can't
Yeah.
help but notice all of this in the cell. Wanna explain a little bit of that one, old buddy?
I think you're asking the wrong person.
Somebody likes art. What's wrong with that?
Yeah. I'm drawing.
I like drawing.
Peeking into the cell. Roll me perception check, please.
What the fuck do you mean I'm asking the wrong person? Of course I'm gonna ask the fucking dungeon master.
Yep.
Oh,
Hell,
nice.
Of course you get. Of course
shit.
you get a crit on this. Of course you do. Pent sees child crimes, immediately goes,
Mm-hmm.
You have my full and undivided attention, and that is not a good thing.
I see children crimes.
Alright, Pent. As the group moves down the hallway, you're rather hawkishly checking the inside of every cell. Not every single one is occupied, you notice. Some of them are empty. And the last one at the end of this stretch of hall catches your attention. It is empty, but on the floor you notice what looks like scraps of paper scribbled with colorful markings, drawings. Looks like children's drawings. And you are suddenly struck with a sudden recollection. Seems like so long ago, almost. You remember that she liked to draw. These scribblings look very, very similar to what you remember her drawing in the past for you, although she was a little too old for that sort of thing, but, you know, it was cute at the time. But something of note of this cell, again, it is empty. It doesn't seem like it's been occupied for some time. They haven't bothered to tidy it up for any new specimens. And you do note an identification screen next to the door. There's no names, just an identification number.
Is it hers?
I believe you guys looked up ID numbers?
Yes.
Oh, alright. Pent. Yeah, it is Scintilla's ID number. However, you see a note at the base of the screen indicating that the specimen has been moved to high-risk storage or high-risk containment.
Contrasting the typical warmth that flows throughout him, all he can feel is the cold sensation of nothing. Dread.
Welcome to the club.
An incredible amount of dread and something akin to the purest form of anger that one can experience. As his stare drifts off into that of 1,000 yards and begins to look like someone well beyond his years for what should be someone in his or mid-20s and maybe no later.
As you kind of dissociate, Pent, everything kind of goes cold, numb. You feel an odd yet familiar burning sensation against your chest as the ribbon and the power within flares to life. It seems to stoke your anger and fuels a desire for justice, vengeance. What does it matter? They're both the same to you at this moment in time. Somebody needs to pay. It all needs to burn until nothing is left.
The ambient air around Pet seems to increase a couple of degrees.
Oh my god, he's like me for real, for real.
Q-Minos, you sense this as well. Like, initially the emotional deadening, as Pent realizes who was housed here previously and where she's gone. And then, like, the sudden flare-up of rage and desire for vengeance. Like, it's a mixture of both his own and something that's also not entirely his own.
Find something you didn't particularly like.
There is high risk containment.
Complete north of here.
This isn't open-ended. That's just towards the party. In about as a dead drop serious voices you'll probably ever get out of him.
Oh, okay. So this is the one, huh? Yeah, this man definitely needs to be stopped.
I would say a little bit more than that, personally, but
This entire place needs to burn.
I can agree with you. You gotta make sure things like this can never happen again.
oh, they will. But we can stop this at the very least.
That's true. We're almost at Laboratory 2, which is where he is right now.
What are
In
we
from the
waiting
Powerpuff
for?
Girls?
What do you say, Cole?
Him from the Powerpuff Girls? I'm just making a stupid joke.
Oh, I see.
I mean, not
Damn.
too far off, just, you know.
Him.
Where is he?
I don't think I could pull that off, though. The character. I'm not that.
Is this a
handy.
microwave?
A sarcophagus? No, okay, it's just a. It looked like a sarcophagus for half a second. I'm like, what? No, it's just a tied up body. Yippee.
Oh, awesome! Yay!
Wow, so cool.
Cool,
wants to go?
cool, fun, cool.
Oh,
cool.
hey.
There they are. There's the sarcophagus. I knew there would be one around here somewhere.
Wait,
Cool,
we're-
yay.
Hey, there they are.
Oh yeah,
They're-
up there.
They're going all the way up to high risk.
You're going to
specimen.
high risk. All right.
You want to go high risk
Yeah,
before Laboratory 2?
see, the
Okay.
plan was to do one thing after the other.
Yeah.
However, it's not reversed.
Yeah,
We're-
You know
Pence,
who we
uh,
find first.
We're pretty much chasing after Penn right now.
yeah,
yeah, a little bit.
Kinda, yeah, Pen kinda got.
He's half a mind to just smash the door down. Gotta keep it a puck with you.
Not that one.
Don't go on that one. Don't.
That's disposal.
just throw yourself
Into the
up
trash
airlock.
compactor.
It's here.
I just want to have the Star Wars scene. It's fine.
Ah, what a
Right.
wonderful smell you've discovered.
Labao.
Where's Ash?
I'm down here.
I mean, you're not here.
I was saying that in character.
Ow.
I believe it's fine. Okay.
Where's? Hey, okay.
I don't remember if you guys have explained Pent's situation to Petra. I don't know if she knows the details of that, but regardless.
She does
She
not.
knows. Nope.
No,
she
she
knows
doesn't know.
jack shit of why this normally stoic man looks like a man who would kill God in an instant if he was given the choice.
Yeah, so as Pent, like, I think probably pushes past everybody and makes his way down the hall at a brisk pace, Petra follows after the rest of you, kind of unsure of what the heck is going on. She doesn't ask, she just follows. But I think she knows that expression. So I think she would understand. Where the heck are Ash and Crew? You guys still back down there?
Well, Ash doesn't want to go up there. He wants to go through the doors down here. That's what I assume.
Yeah. Yeah, presumably. And crew, seeing that Ash isn't up there, went down to hopefully avoid splitting the party.
Well, Ash is not going in there. He's gonna wait, but he's
Alright.
pained right now because he He wants to go in, but he can't because he knows he'll need everybody else.
Mhm. Okay, question, Fo.
Mm-hmm.
What does the door in front of us look like? Is it like a slide? Is it like one of those mechanical sliding ones, like what you normally see in like secret type shit? Is it a hinge door? What we talking?
So, unlike the rest of the labs, which are, like the mechanical sliding doors, the heavy kind, this is a set of double doors. They still have the, hang on, do they still have the electronic lock? Hang on, let me double check my map.
No, these ones do not.
They don't? Okay, yeah. It's just locked. It doesn't have, ID verification like some of the other doors do.
Then we say locked.
The main security was these giant doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one, you'd either need a lockpick or a breakdown.
I got
break
you.
it down. Like, you
Oh, oh,
you have the physicality to break it down.
Yeah,
if you want to.
part of me was kind of hoping to be like one of those bigger metal ones, so I could just have the honor of just fucking breaking it down. uh, all right. Out of character. Do we all want to resolve this now? Just get killing Winters over with.
I'm fine with either way.
Let's go. Why not?
Are you-
We're totally not gonna die
Alright.
from this.
Yeah, probably.
Well, someone's gonna die, and it sure as fuck ain't gonna be us. So, as Crew and Ash round the corner, they're going to see Penn get a short running start and kick the door to try and break it down. And I'm going to do an athletics check. 31.
Alright.
The time for stealth is now over.
Alright, Pent.
I wonder if it'd be a good idea to lock down the doors here as well to minimize escape routes.
I mean, I don't think you'd have the time to do that right now, because Pent is
Yeah,
just
no.
kind of bolted.
If I saw that he was about to kick down the, if I had time to prepare from him kicking down the door, I probably would have. But I think rounding the corner and seeing that, yeah.
Alright, so Pent is kicking down the door. Alrighty.
Yep. Ye old 31 athletics check.
Pent, well, let me describe what the rest of you see. Normally Pent is a very, stoic man, usually in kind of control of his emotions, how he projects himself. What you see right now is something entirely different. There's a fire and intensity in his eyes and his actions, like a man possessed, burning with determination and rage. And with one mighty kick, he kicks the locked doors open, and with a mighty clang of metal, the doors are broken off their hinges and burst inward, and it opens up into high-risk containment. A dark room reinforced with heavier metal floors. No windows. And on one side of the room, you see what looks like a bunch of containment vats with it looks like people floating within, unconscious, dormant, but contained.
What's going
We
on
have a life
in that
detector.
last one?
It's true, we do have a living light detector.
What's going on
I
in
step
that
inside.
top one?
Going in.
As you guys enter Tyre's containment, Petra mumbles to herself, I don't like this. I got a really bad feeling here.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Should you?
That's...
All of this is a mockery of life and death. What's this looking like, Val?
This one up here.
Yeah, what's this?
Yeah.
Why is the stovetop on? What kind of soup are they making?
Alright.
Suffering.
So, there are what looks like 4 containment vats in this chamber. All of them sealed, glowing blue, filled with what looks like some sort of liquid. Life support, perhaps. I don't know. All of them look the same, except for the last one. The liquid seems to boil, bubble, and flames wreathe the inside of the vat. It looks like lava instead of whatever fluid it is. Whatever is in there is semi-dormant, fighting containment. Unlike the others, it is not asleep.
You think that's the one?
Does whatever is going on inside of there feel similar at any way to the powers of flame that I use on the usual?
Yes. Something close to it. The fires that fuel you, your ability spent, they're rooted in desire for justice. Tiny bit of vengeance. Hard to tell, line blurs a lot. But what you sense coming from here, pure vengeance and rage. It wants to be let loose in order to exact vengeance upon those that put it there.
He will take off one of his gauntlets to put his actual hand against the field.
As you place your hand against the containment chamber, you expect it to feel cold, but it's not. It's warm at first, like a cold warmth, but upon contact it quickly grows stronger, almost burns beneath your skin. And as you stare into the flames, you find that a pair of eyes flare to life and stare back at you.
I'm so sorry.
You're not sure if the person within hears you, but as soon as you utter the words, the flames begin to solidify into a humanoid form.
I never should have agreed. I never should have done it. I have told you. I have had nightmares unending about that. that day since it happened. And I'm here to do what little I can to make it right. To give you back what was taken from you unfairly. And to get you out of here, we're going to burn this place to the ground.
The creature within containment stares back at you, seemingly uncomprehending. And eyes narrow, and it suddenly seems a lot more animated than it was a second ago. You see the body curl up within itself and let out a muffled but piercing scream that shatters the vat and sends shards of glass flying out towards you.
Oh no.
He won't care.
And you recognize her now. The girl you betrayed, Scintilla Solaire. And she stares at you in recognition. And then her expression contorts into one of utter rage. And a pair of fiery wings flare to life.
You can do anything you'd want to me. I deserve it. There is no amount I can do in this life, or many others that could undo what I have done to you.
She says nothing, continues to glare, and she flicks an arm out, and the flames coalesce into her hands into a flaming sword, and she lets loose another scream. And the other 3 vats in the room also shatter, and releasing their inhabitants.
Okay, we got a situation on our hands, and they own tokens.
Yeah, they don't have tokens. I'm gonna do that next time, but, yeah, you're gonna be engaging in some combat next time. I think this is a good place for us to stop.
Yeah.
Damn, right when I'm getting into the groove of it as well. Fucking F, chat room.
F. F. That was good RP, but F.
I like that intensity, it's good. Also, the art for this, I think this would traumatize the thing a little bit.
I already pinged them about it. Look. In
How'd
chat.
you recognize that, DG?
I didn't.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I just pinged him with it for random, and I got the information. It's Fire Emblem.
Yeah, it is. For reference, this art comes from Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia. For context, why would this traumatize Wang? Well, there is a sweet woman who is the fiance of one of the bad guys, the main bad guy in that game. She's very kind, very loyal, very sweet. And he fucking murders her and sacrifices her to some dark entity for power. Yeah, and she turns into that. She turns into that! Yeah,
I see what you're doing now. I see what you're doing.
Yep. But this fight, it'll be a little fun, and also, probably kind of difficult for a bunch of reasons.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Stares at the fact that one of your frontliners is just not going to be responsive.
Is Pent just gonna stand there and take all the hits?
Yes.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna let him do that.
You know what's funny? If that's what's gonna happen, I didn't even need to use what I had in mind. I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
I mean, It'd be pretty fucked up if it wasn't what happened.
Because
Yeah.
I did have something planned to just kind of wrench the
Take Pent
dagger
out of
in
the
a little
fight.
more. Yeah, to get Pent out of the way. I had a plan. I don't think I'm gonna need to use it, but I still have it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, technically the party could try and snap up out of it, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It's gonna be difficult at the best of times.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna try, though. I also wonder how much. I wonder.
Oh, there is one person in the room that at least has a vague understanding of what happened.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
The living
This is
vibe
true.
checker.
Yeah.
The living vibe check.
Like,
I'm just
I
wondering
wasn't
what Pen
sure.
would do if he wasn't the main target of her.
I wasn't sure how many fights you guys were going to get into in the Dark Water facility. I had a couple planned. Like, you know, just like random encounter things in case like you triggered aggression
Yeah.
early. I had those planned just in case. And I made it very like full disclosure. I was trying to get you to start a fight.
In the
I was
Oscar-
really
yeah,
trying.
I was. No, it wasn't that hard to tell that you were trying to get us to trip up.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
was.
and then,
Mhm.
yeah,
I've been trying.
I was definitely thinking it might be fight time, and then I realized.
We can keep the
Other
charade going for a little
option.
longer.
Oh yeah, I was really trying to see how long you could keep the charade going. I'm not trying to force a fight, like, you know, railroady type. I was trying to see how
You're trying
long
to
you
challenge
could weasel
us.
out of situations.
And
But now
I
fights
think
are unavoidable.
I think we went literally. Yeah, I think we went literally as long as possible without a fight.
Yeah.
I
don't want-
it
don't want
wasn't-
you
it
guys
wasn't
to
a
think-
mechanical challenge. It was really just hey. Well, admittedly, it wasn't a party decision. It was one person's decision of okay, yeah, we're done playing.
Like, I wasn't. I don't want you guys to think I was playing with kid gloves, you know, in letting you get away without a fight. No, I sincerely tried. You did some really good maneuvering there, and this is a chess match for me. But there are at least. I also had like a potential Miss Jewel fight planned in case you decided to be hostile towards her. You didn't, surprisingly. I mean, you still could, but I doubt you are.
We don't got beef for her.
Yeah.
We don't got beef with her at the moment. She doesn't have beef with us.
But the two main fights, which would be like emotionally tumultuous for at least two party members, I went ahead and you know, planned for some stuff that will kind of twist the knife to either get your characters pissed off or really depressed. So
What about both at the same time?
I'm very good at you know, some emotional manipulation when it comes to RP.
I mean, it doesn't take. I mean, truth be told, it's not that hard to be good at manipulating people.
Oh wait, did I put the right token down on here? No, I have a
Hopefully.
different one there. Okay, because I made different levels. Anyway,
I mean, fair.
but yeah, I think this is a good place for us to stop for today because it's a good point for like the emotional intensity. I know I want to see it continue, but you're getting into a fight, and I don't think we want to get into a fight right now because I know.
And I would say it would appear as though the fight is also not especially well prepped at the moment.
Well, yeah. These guys.
Damn.
You know how hard it is to find art for stuff that doesn't have art.
This is very hard
Like-
nowadays.
And it's gonna be
Yeah.
even harder now with AON and Paizo losing their deal.
Yeah. I mean, well, these ones didn't have
Yeah.
art to begin with. They're from a published adventure path, which I do not have access to, so I don't have their art. But I want to find something appropriate for these guys. I figured we weren't gonna get into a fight for a little bit, and I wanted to stop at a point where it would be kind of significant. Plus, you know.
Some part of me kind of wish we were actually barging into Winter's office so we could just get gutting him over with. Sometimes I feel like Pent's gonna end up swapping to Retribution Retribution rather than Redemption. But
That is-
we'll see.
That does make sense. I do believe
makes
that
sense.
Yeah, I
would
was
make
gonna
sense.
say it would make sense. To be fair, a lot of his character would make a little bit more sense as a Retribution rather than specifically Redemption. I just chose Redemption because, haha, funny reaction.
But also with what? Oh, I know your dual classes.
Like RP wise, I would allow you to switch depending on how things go with the character because I agree with you. You could go either way, and
Yeah.
I think depending on how things resolve and how Pent kind of comes to reconcile things, if he doesn't outright die, yeah, you can. I'll let you
what it's
choose.
worth, that'll be pretty hard.
Yeah, that'll be really hard. But I'll let you decide on whether or not, depending on how things resolve, whether or not you want to have Pent remain a redemption paladin. Because I felt like the redemption was more like in regards to himself and then offering that opportunity to others. But at the same time, vengeance really makes sense. Making others pay for their crimes.
Well, yeah, it is a little strange. It is a bit of an interesting fork in the road.
Oh yeah. But like
regardless, both causes make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the character.
Like which is why I'm not too
picky about
it or ruffled about it, because if it makes sense, I will allow you to switch. I'm not gonna be tired. If the RP goes a certain way, I'm like, oh yeah, no, have at it. You're fine.
To be fair, the reason to go Retribution would effectively be resolved once this whole ordeal is done with.
Mm-hmm.
That, and you know what? I think we can probably just go ahead and say I don't think we need to give I don't think I'm going to be giving Dr. Winters a second chance. He's had plenty of time.
He's done plenty of hazardous children.
I just remembered that when I was playing Redemption Champion in another game, we were fighting also someone that's like unquestionably, undoubtedly evil,